Hello, darling parents. You would have heard about this term called helicopter parenting. And you would have also heard many people say that helicopter parenting is very bad. In fact, a movie came recently called Eela, Helicopter Eela, Mother Eela, something like that, where Kajol was the heroine. And it showed how much of a struggle, a power struggle is there between parents and the children because of helicopter parenting. In this video, we are going to speak to you about how sometimes helicopter parenting actually benefits the child. What are the things which is of advantage in helicopter parenting? Everything about helicopter parenting is not wrong. There are a few things which is not okay, but there are enough things which are so beautiful in helicopter parenting. By the time this video ends, you will be glad that a part of you was doing helicopter parenting and it's necessary. By the time this video ends, in case you have any guilt about being a helicopter parent, we will eliminate that guilt from you. What is helicopter parenting? So if we have to define helicopter parenting, in very simple terms, helicopter parenting is excessive involvement of the parents in the life of their children. There are a lot of disadvantages. The child does not get enough space. We take micro decisions on behalf of the child. The child has to report everything. The child becomes a little weak decision maker. Completely agree with you. I am not going into those things at all in this video. In this video, let's focus on the good things about helicopter parenting. 1. A helicopter parent is a very involved parent. It means their passion is parenting. In a world today where so often we find that parents are distracted, we so often find parents are lost in the race of their own life. We find that parents are struggling to balance many things. The casualty is the quality time which has to be given to the child. Every now and then I get questions from parents which says, my child is not studying nowadays in spite of repeatedly telling them what to do. I get questions like, I have told my child they have to do these things and they are just not interested in doing it. I get issues from child like, my child just listens to friends and he does not listen to anything that we have to say. And to all of them, I ask a very simple question. Do you give enough quality time to your child? Sometimes I get rebuke like, define quality time. And a very simple answer to that is a time when it's just you and your children, no distractions whatsoever, complete 100% involvement with children. No digital gadgets. No Netflix, no TV, no mobile phone, no laptop, no doing something by the side. It is complete with the child. And invariably I get an answer, no, I think I am not able to give quality time to my child, but I am giving them a lot of instructions. Your child is not a laptop which will be given an instruction and it will work accordingly. Your child is a human being who has its own mind. And this mind develops beautifully well when parents are involved with the child. So yes, helicopter parents are very involved with their children. They give a lot of quality time to the child. The child may not get the kind of freedom they desire. That can be a little frustrating. But the warmth of the parents, the belief that my parents are there for me no matter what, now this very deeply gets ingrained into the mind of the child. So point number 1, helicopter parents are very involved parents. Point number 2, the child believes that my parents are there for me no matter what. They will stand by me no matter what. Point number 3, the warmth of the parent gets transferred to the child. The child understands that my parent very, very genuinely cares about me. I understand and I agree that sometimes this care can be a little excessive to the point of micromanagement, but somebody in the world cares very deeply for me, gets ingrained very solid into the life of the child. So far we have covered 3 beautiful points which are the advantages of helicopter parenting. Here let's go into the other things. When there is helicopter parenting, the parent also understands and knows the kind of friends the child has. You know, in today's world, the company is more important than anything else. The kind of peers with which the child moves is a supremely important point. When I have good friends, it will ensure I never go off track. If I have friends who care a damn for my welfare, but they're just interested in either my company or my money, it is very easy for me to go off track. Oh, in the presence of a helicopter parent, there is good, thorough checking done to the kind of friend the child is involved in. So once again, it might curb the so-called freedom of the child to move around and make their own friends. But in the larger scheme of things, in the long-term view of life, the helicopter parent ensures that the child has good company. So point number 4, a helicopter parent ensures that the child has good company. Point number 5, the child understands what are the natural interests they have, because the mother is all the time asking questions or the father is all the time asking questions. They can see what the child is doing and where the child interest lies, and they are also able to tell the child, I think you are very good in this, so would you like to go deeper into this? A helicopter parent will then ensure the child gets all the required support. They would find the right coach or the right teacher, and they will badger the right coach and the right teacher to give all the support which is required to ensure that the child does really well. Which means one helicopter parent ensures that the child has a rock solid support system around, where the natural inclination of the talent of the child is given the ground for it to develop and flower beautifully well. So there are these amazing things which happens to a child when the child has an helicopter parent in their life. Now make the child smart enough to understand, yeah, there are certain disadvantages of helicopter parenting, but at this side also look at the brilliant, glorious advantages of helicopter parenting. In case you are a helicopter parent, ensure that these advantages are in place. In fact, I need not say ensure, I know you would be doing it by default. And just ensure, in case there are some places where we are going on the stream of being excessive, tone yourself down a little, keep talking to your child, have loads of conversation to the child. Either convince them or ensure they cooperate with you, or just back off that few steps so that the child allows you to be the kind of parent that comes naturally to you. So helicopter parents, do not feel guilty. Make these small adjustments to ensure you and your child both get the best out of each other. Wish you all the best and love you so much. Do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from Wow Parenting.